Your nightstand looks like a library exploded. Thriller, romance, self-help, fantasy, all with bookmarks sticking out at different angles. Tonight, like every night, you can't pick just one. So you read a chapter from this one, switch to that one, maybe one more. People think you're scattered, all over the place. But here's what they don't realize. You're not confused. Your brain just refuses to be a one book at a time person. So why do some people finish one before starting another while you're juggling 5? Let's find out. Reading multiple books at once is more common than you think, but most people who do it wonder if something's wrong with them, like they lack focus or commitment. And before you believe that story, understand this. Your reading pattern isn't random, it's psychological. Let me break down the 4 most common types and what's actually happening in your mind. Type 1. The mood matcher. For these people, books are emotional tools. They don't pick what to read based on what they started. They pick based on how they feel right now. Had a stressful day? The fantasy novel. Feeling motivated? The self-help book. Need to cry? The romance. Their brain has learned that different stories serve different emotional needs. Psychologists call this affect regulation through narrative. They're not bouncing between books randomly. They're matching content to their current mental state. And switching isn't distraction, it's emotional intelligence. They know that forcing themselves to read the wrong book in the wrong mood kills the joy of reading entirely. So they keep options open, not because they can't commit, but because they understand their emotions shift, and their reading should too. Type 2. The attention fragmenter. These people can't stick with one narrative for too long, not because they're bored, but because their brain craves variety. Reading the same book every night feels repetitive, monotonous, but having 3 or 4 to choose from, that feels engaging. Psychologists link this to stimulation-seeking cognitive patterns and ADHD traits. Their brain needs novelty to stay interested. One book can't provide that night after night, but multiple books create a rotation that keeps their mind active. For them, switching between books isn't lack of focus, it's how they maintain focus. And they don't mix up plots or characters because their brain actually thrives on tracking multiple narratives. It's not chaos, it's just how they're wired. Type 3. The commitment avoider. For this type, finishing books feels hard, not because they don't like them, but because endings mean closure, and closure means choosing the next one. So they delay. By starting new books before finishing old ones, they never have to face that moment of, what now? Psychologists call this completion anxiety. Their brain finds comfort in the middle, where possibilities still exist, where the story isn't over yet. Finishing means the magic ends. Starting means the magic begins. So they live in perpetual beginnings, collecting unfinished stories like safety nets. For them, multiple books aren't about variety, they're about avoiding the discomfort of closing chapters, literally and emotionally. Type 4. The genre hopper. These people read for different reasons. Fiction for escape, nonfiction for growth, poetry for beauty, memoir for connection. And they need all of it, not one at a time, but together, because each book feeds a different part of them. Psychologists link this to diversified intellectual satisfaction. Their brain doesn't want to be one-dimensional. Reading only fiction feels unbalanced. Reading only nonfiction feels heavy. So they blend. A chapter of fantasy, then something real, then something beautiful. For them, reading multiple books isn't scattered, it's curated. They're building a reading experience that nourishes their whole self, not just one interest, not just one mood, everything, all at once. And that's not chaos, that's intentional intellectual diversity. So, here's what connects them. They're not failing at reading, they're redefining it. The mood matcher reads emotionally. The attention fragmenter reads actively. The commitment avoider reads safely. The genre hopper reads holistically. None of them are wrong, they just refuse to follow a rule that never worked for them. But here's the real question. Does finishing one book at a time make you a better reader, or does reading in a way that works for your brain make it richer? Maybe juggling 5 books isn't distraction. Maybe it's just understanding that reading isn't a race, it's a relationship. So, which one are you? Drop a comment and tell us how many books you're reading right now. If this made you think differently, hit subscribe. We dive deep into the psychology that actually explains people.